Hi there everyone. Thought I'd do a little video to show you how I scan my coins. This is my setup here. That Mini is positioned approximately 13 centimeters from the coin. I have the turntable, the dual axis, set at maximum toward me 30 degrees and just on infinite rotation via the controller that John Mitchelson wrote. Works really well. Don't have a lot going on here. I kind of cheated. I'm going to do this real time. Just let it run. So you can see, I think the total elapsed time is about 8 minutes. But this Lady Liberty here was struck for me deliberately for the purpose of scanning. So it's a little bit of a cheat. It's aluminum. And since my brother's a coin maker, he thought it would be kind of cute to strike some in aluminum so I could see how they scanned. So this has no spray. Typically I'll spray the silver coins and the plated steel coins that I normally been doing. There's the cloud. You can see, I find if you can see the image in there, well, it's not as detailed as it used to be in the earlier revisions, but I think I know why they did that. It conserves CPU power or GPU power, something. But anyway, I find that if you can see that in the cloud, that it's usually going to do pretty well. As I said, this is aluminum, so it's cheating a little bit. I don't have one in harder metal, you know, in steel or silver to compare. But if I get enough interest, I could do another video like this and show you what it looks like. I actually did one earlier. I did a Marilyn Monroe. It's not really a coin. It's a pendant or a key tag kind of a thing. And it's nice art. That's why I did it. That's the biggest reason I do all these different coins. I like the artwork. I really like the because I've done a few of them, and so I know what goes into making the art look good. You probably saw my my foghorn leghorn coin. I have that in several versions also. I saw that my brother struck one in a gold looking coin, and I don't think he sent me one. I don't think I got one of those. If I did, I've misplaced it here on my desk somewhere. You've probably seen in some of my earlier videos my desk is not the best organized place in the world. I can misplace something here and be gone for a couple of months before I find it again. I hope I'm not boring you to death. I know this is the longest part of the whole thing right here. My computer's fairly robust, although lately I had my TV go out that I used for a monitor. I had a 55-inch Samsung on here that I had repaired, and the LEDs quit for the second time, so I decided I had to chuck it. I got a new TV, and ever since then I've had problems with my video editor, and I don't understand. I'm going to have to explore that a little further, but I don't understand what happened here. I know that a lot of HDMI devices can talk to each other, so maybe there's some interaction there. I have a smaller monitor that I pressed into service as an emergency before I could get the TV, because I was right in the middle of some stuff. And it seems like this problem kind of started happening right about the time I replaced the TV. So I'm going to have to go back and put that same little monitor on here and see if everything works normally. Then I'll know the story. Not a bad scan. See, and that's just that's just the fuse. Now we're going to mesh. 14 million points. Wow. And I know a lot of it's that tracking plate I use in the background, but I want to be certain that I pick it up, every detail. I've tried various methods, and that seems to work the best. I have a smaller one that I used. I don't know if you saw the dime that I did, but I have a smaller scan plate that I use for the smaller coins, so that I don't pick up such an ungodly number of points. But this particular one, I don't know if you noticed, it was 400 frames. I calibrated the turntable, and the slowest it goes is 400 frames per revolution. It should be 360, right? But I actually clocked it, and it's 400. Using I have a little tab on that Marilyn Monroe coin I was mentioning, and I used that as an indicator, and I clocked off 400 frames for a full revolution. So now I'm gonna have to go back and do some more, because honestly I wasn't using this until just recently. I just thought of this just the other day, that because normally I use an articulated arm and a rig on the end of that with my scanner, and maybe a light sometimes if I'm doing color. But I thought it'd be easier, since a lot of people have these turntables, it'd be easier to set it up and do it as a tripod scan, which it worked out pretty well, I think. I was able to get close enough, get within my normal range. As I mentioned earlier, the standoff is about 13 centimeters, 130 millimeters. Tried to show that, but I didn't get it shown very well. See, now that's not too bad. Well, there you have it, Lady Liberty via the dual axis turntable. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next scan. Hope I didn't bore you guys too much. Bye now.